We should be live, not yet. What?
We are.
To check. Okay, we should be live here. He's still sending the data to Facebook. On YouTube we are live, so that's good. So I'll get the YouTube channel already in. Other days there were never problems, so it's because of you, I think. Eh? Not sure. It's still sending data to Facebook, so we're not live there, which is weird. So on YouTube we are live. We already have. Yeah, we already have a few listeners.
YouTube, we are live.
Still waiting for Facebook. Okay, gonna look at Facebook. Okay, almost ready. I'm gonna restart Facebook to see how it goes. Let's see. We already have a few viewers. Sorry guys, we need to wait. I'm gonna check something technical. We can't see Lois yet, and it's not on Facebook yet, so give us 2 minutes and we can start. Thank you. Okay, we're also live on Facebook now. In 2 minutes we start. I'm gonna check the link on the event and then we are ready to go. Okay. You ready, Lewis?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, welcome everyone. First of all, I would like to welcome you all and welcome our guest, Lois Pissara. Lewis, can you first present yourself a little bit for everyone? So, who are you?
Yeah, sure. My name is Lois Pissara. I'm Portuguese. I'm a former Portuguese international. I have 75 caps for Portugal. I was captain of the Portuguese national team, and I, I was lucky to play the 2007 World Cup in France, and it was a highlight for my career. And also had the lucky to play 3 times for the Barbarians and had a lot of opportunities and chances to play rugby around the world and have fun and do what we all most like to do. In after in the last few years, I've been taking charge of I was with the Portuguese under 20 national team in the last 3 years, and this season I'm now involved with the senior side of the Portuguese national team. I'm one of the coaches that works with Patrice Lagisquet, the new head coach. So always trying to learn and trying to develop and trying to talk about rugby and all subjects that are related to that.
Okay, thank you, Lewis. For everyone, it's the same like every night. So if you have questions, please ask. If there's something with the stream, also you can put it in the chat. So from there on, we can go. So, Lewis, what are you here to talk about with us tonight?
Well, as we agreed, we're talking about the defense, several types of defense, and we'll manage to have some clips to discuss and a small presentation that we can argue and find a little bit of discussion around it in things that I've been finding over my last years as a coach and things that I've been finding useful and some others that we've been changing as leader of the team and that we've been changing during the game and how we managed to develop all different systems in defense.
Okay, good. So, if we talk about defense, what do you want to start first? So, what is your first thing you want to talk with us about?
And I think to relation with the defense is always about the belief of the and the culture of the players and the culture of the team. The way that the team plays in defense, the way that the team or the players manage to defend or to tackle, it's mainly a mindset thing. If a player or if a team is willing to put his body on the line, if a player or a team are willing to believe the system that the coach tries to implement in the squad, and it's really related to the how the team is bounded together. So mainly starting the question of defense, I think it's a question of culture of the and how the players are linked between each other and linked to the coach because there must be a very good spirit, they must be strong among each other, and there must be a very good relationship with the coaches that so that they can believe what the guy is telling them.
Okay, maybe first question from me here. So you're talking about the culture. So how can you actually implement it in your training? So culture. So how do you want them to behave? How can you implement that in your training sessions?
The culture is all about you must you I think that we really must work that with the players how they can relate how it's the relationship between them and how we relate to them, and that's the thing that we can promote, that we can implement, and the thing that we really need to help and to be like a mediator in the growth of that link. So I think and what I've been doing in the under 20s and at that age grade, usually we try to put them in some difficult situations. First of all, we really need to settle a goal, an objective, like usually an ambitious objective that the players in the beginning they might find that we're kind of crazy and that might be too ambitious, But the way that then we started to grow as a team, the players will also believe that our objectives might be achievable, and that's when we get the team together, and that's when we manage, and I think that we're going on the right path. So, and sometimes we need to put them pressure during training, and put them pressure even out of training, so that they can get well, so that they can show themselves, they can show how they are, so that they can show how they react to the stress, how they react to the pressure, and if they can react well to the pressure, if they're used to work with pressure or to work with stress. When we get to the game day, when we get to competition, they must much more used to be ready to face more difficult situations. And we can also implement that when we're at training camps, and we did that in the last few years at training camps, trying to find them difficult situations, trying to give them to take them out of their comfort zone, so that they can find the strengths of the group, and so that they can link together, so that they can see that if they're linked, if they're tight, they can go through the difficult parts much more easily than if they're comfortable and they're sleeping with their pillow, or they're going to their parents and to be spoiled. So if we put them in a little bit of pressure, they will show themselves, they will reveal themselves, and hopefully we can get them all together with this sort of pressure.
Okay, good. Okay, I think now we can start about talking about defense. So, good. Let's go. So tell me a bit more about what you wanted to tell us tonight.
Well, like the presentation that we've got, we can follow that, but mainly it's about how we can think about defense. Like we must think, well, defense, we always think about the tackle, about the one-on-one, or nowadays you can work on two-on-one or three-on-one, or whatever you want, whatever system you might call it, or whatever way you want to face the breakdown or the tackle area. Um, and I would like to show you and to discuss and see the critics around this subject, the way that we can, the different ways that we can establish not only a defensive system, be, because to get to the defensive system, I think that we need to go through a lot of stuff before, but how we can implement our defensive system in a team, and what sorts of defensive systems that we can build, and we can make the players believe.
Okay, good. So I think we can go to the next clip. So, okay, good. Okay, Lewis, you still hear me?
Yeah, but I don't see the presentation.
Okay, okay, sorry. Some technical error. We need to fix that. Sorry, Lewis. Good. Sorry, guys. Today is a bit technical behind. So, good. I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, you see it now,
Okay,
Lewis?
yeah, now I
Yes?
see it.
Okay, good. That should make it easier. Okay.
Yeah. This way, so I can see what I'm telling also.
Yes, it's also easier. Okay, good.
Yeah,
Yes.
because this is a photo from a training camp that we had, and we can see a bit of a skinny guy tackling a bigger guy, a very big guy, and he's taking his feet out of the pitch. So, I mean, I really like the defense discussion and talking about defense, because I'm sure that our opponents and the teams that we play against, we'll always talk a lot about our defense, about our character, and the way that we tackle, the way that we're willing to put our body on the line. And I think that when we play, the defense is always an area of the game that our opponents will always look at, and will always try to, and it will worry, will get them worried about the way that we tackle, our aggressiveness. And that's really an important issue, and that's the issue that I think that will make a team much more so that everyone will talk about the way that we defend. And it's really a subject that I'm really interested, and it's really a subject that I think that will make a team get on the map for a way. If you can change, like
Okay.
in
So
this next one, we will see this was a famous game between all the All Blacks and South Africa. That when we look at the stats, and the stats will tell us a lot of things. And nowadays, when we're playing and well, especially when you're starting to play at a higher level, you've got all, I don't know, a huge number of cameras trying to get all the angles and trying to take all the information that they can get about your team and about your players. And so but the numbers of the analysis can help you, but they won't tell you all, because if you look at